Heidi in the attic. My name is Heidi Magruder, and I am special. At least what my grandma Nettie says. I spent 2 weeks with her this summer. I didn't want to go, but by the time I got back, I was glad I had. On the last day I was there, I found a hat in my grandma's attic. It was a magical hat. I'm not making this up. It really was magical. When I got back, I told my friends, Tejas and Tori, what happened, but they said magic isn't real. Well, it is, and they've been misinformed and hoodwinked and bamboozled. I have proof that the hat is magical. The proof is in my diary. Special notes. I'm not going to let you read that Tori forgot her gym shoes 3 times in the row last week. Even though she has been misinformed and hoodwinked and bamboozled, Tori would be so embarrassed if anyone knew she had gotten her first ever detention. Even she doesn't divert that. Diary Day 14. Tejas, Tori, and I have had our summer all planned, but Mom, who probably has never had a summer vacation, told me tonight that I had to Grandpa Nettie's for 2 weeks. 2 weeks? It might as well be 2 years. The whole summer will be gone. Tejas and Tori will be grown up with big shots carriers by the time I get back. I don't want to go. Mom, who probably has never had a summer vacation, just came out and told me to go to sleep. Big day tomorrow, sweetie, she croaked. Yeah, right. I'll write longer later. Diary Day 28. Later, a lot later. I am back. Alright, I forgot my diary. I forgot to pack my toothbrush too. The 2 weeks went pretty fast. The last night before I flew home, Grandma Nettie cooked a special dinner, and I set the table. My grandpa died when I was 3, but Grandma Nettie always set a place for him. I don't remember Grandpa very well, but he loved horses and had a horse of his very own. He loved wearing leather chaps and his cowboy hat. Grandma said he took me for a ride on his horse once. I kind of remember that, but not very well. At dinner, we went into the living room and both of us read a book. Grandma Nettie fell asleep after only 2 pages of her book. I must have fallen asleep too because I woke up with my nose smashed on page 34, the page where this doomed character is so scared She pulls the cover over her head. Like that saved her. Grandma Nettie is sound asleep in her chair. So I started prowling around. Grandma calls this getting into mischief. I called it prowling around when I went up into the attic. In all the times that I had been to Grandma's house, I never went up to the attic. I guess that I thought the door was just a closet. I climbed up the stairs. It was really spooky. The little, just like the book I was reading, but I wasn't scared. Not at all. The attic was empty except for an old sweat-stained cowboy hat just lying there in the middle of the floor. I don't know why I did it, but I put on the hat. Now this is the hard to believe part, but suddenly I wasn't in the attic anymore. I was standing in the middle of a grassy meadow. I heard the pounding of a horse hooves and turn around. Up rode a horse. A man on a horse with a red bandana tied around his neck. His hair was blowing back, and he had a big smile on his face. The horse was so beautiful. It was good colored and had a golden mane tail snapping in the wind. The man rode right up to me and skid to a stop. The horse shoved its hooves like it wanted to run some more. The man looked down at me, and as if it were possible, his smile seemed to grow even brighter. "Hi," he said. "You must be Haiti. You sure have grown." I didn't say anything. My heart was in my mouth. The man laughed, not a mean laugh, but a low, happy laugh that made me feel good. "You know," he said, "I sure could use your hat." With that, he reached down and grabbed it. "This will do just fine," he said as he put it on. "Tell you what, I'd trade you." He pulled the bandana off his neck, reached down, and tied it around my neck. "Isn't much," he said, "but when you wear it, you never forget me." He spun his horse, ready to ride away, but he stopped. Then he reached into his shirt pocket and pulled out a picture. "Give this to your grandma. Tell her there's a note on the back." He squeezed his leg and the horse leaped into a gallop. Just like that, he was gone. And just like that, I woke up sitting in my couch with my book flopped over my lap. My grandma woke up with a start. She looked over at me, smiling, and then her eyes got really big. "Where did you get that bandana?" she asked. I reached up and grabbed the end of a red bandana that was tied around my neck. Then I realized that I had a picture clutched into my right hand. I unfolded. The picture was of a handsome man sitting on a horse. I gulped and handed it to my grandma, who had big tears in her eyes. I could just barely make out the writing on the back, which said, "I love you, Nettie. Always have. Always will." Well, I'm back now, and I wear the bandana every day so I won't forget. Tejas and Tori say my story is touching, but they're pretty sure it was really a dream. But who cares? They have just been misinformed and hoodwinked and bamboozled. My diary proves it. Anyway, we have agreed to this grade, and next week we are going to our third annual back to school picnic. Can't wait. Love, Heidi Magruder.